Day is right around the corner. We've got a countdown clock for you, just over 7 days to get those plans in order before next weekend. And of course, we've all heard the saying, love is blind. There's a new research study that shows there's a link between love and risk. The Scandinavian Journal of Psychology found that romantic feelings increase a person's decision-making, impulse control, and risk-taking behaviors. A lot to unpack there. So we've got local licensed mental health counselor Shantala Boss joining us this morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So it's the season of love. We've got a week to go until Valentine's Day, and this new study has emerged. Can you walk us through it and what some of the big takeaways were?
Well, basically, when they had certain control groups look at words of love or try to understand feelings of love, they were more impulsive and made decisions more quickly and didn't think through things as much. And I think we already kind of know that. We say love is blind. Yeah. But it's just another study. Throughout the years, there have been several studies that have shown how human psychology, we're so drawn to love because we want it so badly. I mean, it's the whole reason the world goes around, is it gives meaning and hope. And so sometimes, though, when we are in that state, we'll risk everything for it, and we don't always think through logical steps. And so when these people were in this study, they were kind of in that state of mind, and it kind of proved right there that we don't always think through these things logically.
Yeah, it's very interesting. As you said, love is what makes the world go round. On a more lighthearted note, it's, what we see in all of these romance movies. But on a more serious note, this is how scams happen, and this is how people are taken advantage of. What is it about love or romantic reminders that make our inhibitions drop so much that puts us in a potentially dangerous situation?
Well, it's the dopamine in the brain. It's that reward center that, automatically we want more of it. Just like any other addiction, like would it be sugar or anything, the more we see it, the more we want it, and that can come in so many different forms. And I think this study kind of showed us that, like, through media or for even looking at something, we can feel those increased feelings or needs for love. Or so it happens all the time with marketing, with scams. You are so right. And even with online dating, how do we know what we're really looking at? Everyone's putting their best foot forward, but is that really who the person is?
Yeah,
it can be very risky.
So how do we stay grounded here? Because you have to open up your heart to love to find it, right? But we want to make sure that we're staying smart about this.
Well, we really need to know ourselves first and really prioritize what are our boundaries, what are our limits. If we're in a relationship where we feel we're giving up parts of ourselves, or, our friends are saying, you're pushing away, you're not around as much, or we're not really doing the things that we once loved, making excuses for someone regularly, those are all kind of warning signs that maybe we're sacrificing something for a feeling instead of really the true thing. We do fall in love with how a person makes us feel, but we also need to look at who they are as a person and outside of all of the things that just make us feel great.
And maybe you do have the self-awareness to recognize those changes within yourself, but maybe you're a friend who's noticing it in somebody else. What is your recommendation to, having that person get some help?
Well, we don't want to be too blunt about it, but just try to be around that friend. Try to be around their person's interest and encourage them to seek other things that they enjoy. It's so easy to get caught in that rut and want to hunker down and just spend time with only that one person, but it is important to look outside at other things, other options, and not lose ourselves in it. So just helping our friends in that way and getting to know that their love interest and showing interest in that as well, being part of that.
All right, Shantala Boss, thank you. How can people get in contact with you for more on this?
My website is Boss Wellness LLC. That's the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining us. 7 days to go until Valentine's Day. We're going to call this, it's cuddle weather today, Eric, but we're going to warm up as we head into next week.
Absolutely. Did want to